Buongiorno and welcome to episode 11 of this Napoli Football Manager 2018 series. Today is a big day for the club. We're in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. It's going to be a treble live con. We're taking on PSG twice and we're also going to take on AC Milan in the league. But I thought I'd just start off by showing you where we are in the league table with 7 games to go. 11 points clear of Juventus. We've not lost a single league game. We should be confirming the league title very soon, really. Dries Mertens has been a revelation. 17 goals, joint top goal scorer. He's top of the average rating list. He's joint top of the player of the match list. Rainer's top of clean sheets. Hamzik's now, he's really come alive, hasn't he, since actually deciding to have some sort of relationship with me. He's now joint top of the assists in the league. So he's really coming on strongly towards the end of the season, when we need him, really, for this Champions League campaign. Today is going to be very tough, but I've got high hopes because we've only lost 2 games all season. Since the last video then, we've only played 1 match. It was against Torino, 2-0 comfortable away win. I played Milik instead of Mertens and he repaid me with 2 goals, so it's good to see him actually paying off in that trequartista role. It's the 3rd worst role for him as a striker. He'd much rather play as a complete forward, but complete forward and trequartista, there's some overlap there with some of the attributes, I think. So he can perform in that position, as he proved against Torino. Anyway, today then, against PSG, we're playing at home. We have to try and restrict them to as few away goals as possible if we're to have a chance of getting through this. PSG, incredibly strong team, of course. Why can't I just want to click on them there. Their key player, of course, is the main man, Neymar, who has 20 goals in all competitions this season, less than Mertens, but look at that, 20 dribbling, 20 technique. He's an exceptional player. What I just saw his wage, £525,000 per week. That's just immoral. It really is. It's just but that is ridiculous, isn't it? What is it after tax? Half of it goes on tax, but still, I suppose you can argue that a lot of that tax is going towards people in France that won't be very well off. So in a way, his high wage is benefiting lots of people in France. That's the other way of looking at it. But still, crazy amounts of money. They are top of the league as well. So it's going to be tough. First place in Italy versus first place in Spain? In France. Not in Spain. What am I talking about? In France. Looking forward to this one. This is the team I've gone with. I rather foolishly kept out some of these players. It put them in the first team for the game against Torino. Insigne probably should have been rested ahead of this game, and I didn't rest him. Of course, we've got a few players ineligible. Aaron Lennon is going to be back soon. 9 days and 3 weeks. So if we were to miraculously get through to the semi-final or the final of the Champions League, he might be back for that. Giaccherini has played well in his absence, though. I think that position there has just done particularly well for us, whoever's played there. I thought we were actually at the game already, but we're not. We've still got the briefing to do. You probably haven't seen. You've only seen me do one of these, I think. Maybe a couple more, maybe more than one. But that's what I tend to do. But previously, they've all reacted very positively to that. That's the first time they haven't reacted positively to me saying we need to build familiarity with the formation. So obviously they're used to it now and they don't feel like they need to build familiarity. So I'm going to have to think of something else to say in pre-match briefings, or just let my assistant do it, I suppose. So hopefully there's a little bit more fitness available. Nope, it's still 89% for Insigne. That didn't make any difference despite a few hours later. Surely he's gone up from 89% since 11 a.m. this morning. I would hope so. If he's eaten some lunch, a bit of quiche. What do they do about dinner and stuff? Like, if there's a match at 7:30, between 7:30 and 8, do they have dinner like at 5 o'clock, or is that too close to the match? Like, what do they do? Someone will know. I don't. They're not playing Neymar. Maybe isn't. Did I not spot that he was injured? Where is he? He's not on the bit. He must be injured or suspended, possibly. If he's injured, that's good. Cavani's up front. Mbappe, Di Maria, still an incredible team. Verratti's insane. He's got the most assists for them this season. Cavani's their top goal scorer. He's got 26 goals this season. Dani Alves. Yeah, Munia's on the bench, and he's a quality player. I like Munia. Whoa. Di Maria, what a goal. How's he scored from that angle? Was that meant to be a cross? Was that a cross that was on target again and it's happened to beat Reina for the first time this season? We've not let in a cross yet, but if that is a shot, that is an exceptional shot. 1-0 down already. And I've got it on counter. I think we're going to have to go attacking, as we are at home. And we've conceded an away goal. The Champions League journey and dream might be over against PSG, because they probably are next level. I was saying Atletico Madrid might be next level, but probably more likely on our level. PSG, I think they're just a bit better, and they're not even playing Neymar. Now we've got a boring game. Come on, that is ridiculous. This is the first highlight since the goal. Perhaps we can get back into it before the end of the first half. Here's Rog. Playing it into Diawara, up to the path of Hamsik. Nice ball into Mertens. Good ball out wide to Giaccherini. Crossed it in. It's not... Oh, yes, we've been gifted a goal by the incompetence of the PSG defence. Insigne. Brilliant. Brilliant. It's not a brilliant goal, but it's brilliant that we're back into it. I will take that. It's 1-1. Mertens just found Giaccherini. It was just a hopeful hit, bang, bong, bash into the box. Can't think of any words. Any proper words. And we have got back into this game. So at half time, it is 1-1. Got a headache. It's not helping me here. I can't think of words. Maybe I should wait till my headache's gone. But we're in it. We're in the game now. I can't wait. I don't actually know what to say though. This is the first time this season where I've really felt we're underdogs actually, and I've got the option to select underdog status. I'll go for that. Yeah, that's given them some confidence. Given Hamsik some Hamsik. I think it's Hamsik. Sorry for people that keep correcting me. I've always said Hamsik for some reason, but I think it's Hamsik. But that's going to get a bit of taking and getting used to. Right then, the third highlight of the game as PSG comes forwards with Mbappe. It's out wide to Dani Alves. That's a good ball in, and Cavani heads wide. I thought he'd beaten Reina, but he couldn't get it inside the posts, and we survived. Perhaps I should go back to counter now. But in a way, we're at home. This is the chance for us to win, isn't it? We're unlikely to win in Paris. Here's Mertens. Back to Hamsik. Over the top for Mertens. Oh, what a goal. On the volley. Maybe the game doesn't appreciate how good that was, but that looked like a wonderful goal to me. Look at this again. Mertens back to Hamsik, who lobbed. It's a brilliant lobbed through ball, and first time, boom. That's a great finish on the volley. Maybe that isn't as good as I think, but that looked like a good goal to me. The technique to hit that first time over the shoulder on the volley. It wasn't like from miles out or anything, but still, I thought that was an impressive goal. Now we should be on counter, and 2 away goals. Bloody hell. I've not seen one of those on FM17 yet. One of those crosses in where a defender basically just gets muddled up with his feet. No danger really whatsoever. Look at that. What? Who even was it? Was it Koulibaly? Well, I'm keeping it on attacking. I was going to go counter, but now we need to keep attacking. Oh dear. Although we can't really afford to concede a third away goal, can we? Oh, Maximovic. Oh, no. What? What is going on? We've conceded a really good first goal from Di Maria, but I still don't know whether it was a cross. The second goal defensively was awful. They've had a cock up at the back. Suddenly, is it because I've the update to the match engine? It's just gone back to FM17 or something. Here's Dani Alves through. Good save, Reina. They are all over us at the moment. I think I will go counter. Just had to go to the door, next door neighbour. Anyway, getting interrupted here. What was I doing? I can't remember. Oh, we were going counter. We were going to I've done the away tactic. I think we should make some changes now. This is the button we want. Tactics screen. Marco Rog's dead. Giaccherini's dead. Insigne's dead. I think I'll bring Zielinski on. Giaccherini's not having the best game in the world, is he? But we don't really have any option. I mean, I could play Zielinski on the right. Should we go with that? And then Jorginho in the middle? Let's go that. Let's try that. Corner to PSG. Crossed in. Headed away. Now here's Mertens. On the counter-attack. It's up to Hamsik. And he's tackled. 2-2. It's been a good game. But will it be good enough? As they get a third. I don't think we're going through, are we? We're going to have to go back to the attacking one for the last few minutes, but I can't see us turning this around. Insigne is properly dead. I'm bringing Milik on. He's done well for me in the last game, so let's bring him on, see what we can do. PSG have just been too powerful for us. This will only be our third defeat of the season. Still unbeaten in the league, mind you. But PSG just too much for us today. Draxler with the third goal. And, oh no, not a fourth. Not a fourth. Reina catches it. I do fear this could be the end of the Champions League dream. Unless we can, if we do get an equaliser, then you never know. We could maybe win at 1-0 or something. But this is going to be a fourth. Fourth. Cavani scores. Their quality has just come through at the end, hasn't it? Zielinski gives it away there. Not good. Pastore plays it through. He's a cracking advanced playmaker. I said cracking again. Today's third game of the episode is going to be a bit of an uphill task. If Mertens can get a third, no. Here he is though again. Come on, get another goal. No. If they score a fifth, then it really is all over. I've had to go back to the attacking tactic though, haven't I, for the last few minutes? Just in the hope that we can grab something. But maybe I should have... If I'd gone counter when we went 2-1 up... Maybe there'd have been a slim chance of getting a draw in this game, but no, not. that would have been harsh on us. Surely this is the final whistle. Headed away. Blow the whistle, ref. Not a fifth, please. There we go. 4-2. We were lucky for it to only be 4-2 in the end. They had 16 shots to our 6. Should I be harsh? We were underdogs. I'm going to say unlucky rather than be harsh or say it was okay. When it wasn't okay, really, was it? So that was only my third defeat of the season. Second in the Champions League. We still are unbeaten in the league, though, and I want to keep that run going, and I want it to go until the end of the season. This is probably the biggest hurdle to that unbeaten run. And an invincible league season, because after that we've got Benevento, Genoa, Verona, Cagliari, Sassuolo and Bologna, and I feel like AC Milan's the toughest team left, although they aren't quite the highest team left, but AC Milan, huge team in Italy, they're 8th in the league, they are underperforming, just like they have done in real life recently, I suppose. And I am putting out a bit of a weaker team, so there is the opportunity for them to beat us. I just want to... I suppose rest players ahead of that second Champions League game. I can't see us overturning a 4-2 deficit, especially as they've got 4 away goals. No chance, surely, of doing anything. But you never know in football, do you? So this is the team I'm going with. We're keeping Reina in goal and Hisai at right back. Digne comes in, he's going to be cup-tied anyway. Christensen also cup-tied, plays at the back alongside. Malang Sarr making his debut, the wonder kid from France. El Neni is in defence midfield with Jorginho playing as the Roman playmaker. In fact, I might play Zielinski on the right-hand side instead of Giaccherini. Lallana will play behind Milik with Leandrinho, our young Brazilian, on the left-hand side. We'll see how he copes out there. Obviously, it is a much weaker team. We've got the facility to call on these players if need be. In fact, why is Unis on the bench? He can't be on the bench. Aaron Lennon can come on the bench. He won't play, though. Here we go. And Suso, he's a good player. He's got the most assists. I don't think they're playing their top goal scorer, though, by the looks of it. Bonaventura, good player to look out for. As always, please hit that like button. Be very much appreciated. If you haven't subscribed, hit that button too. There's also the option to sign up to notifications as well. There's a little bell button next to the subscribe button if you want to get notifications to your phone. That was a really good save from Reina there. I think it's notifications to phone and email. Not really 100% sure, but it just means you don't miss stuff, because we all know that subscription boxes and all of that stuff doesn't really work on YouTube these days. Crossed in, knocked away, and fired back in. Çalhanoğlu back into the box, and oh, that was an opportunity at the back post. All the stadiums seem really empty, I find. Like this one in Milan, it's all empty. Another highlight then, 24th minute. Nothing much happening in this game so far, but this is an opportunity. Good knock away though. And here's Leandrinho into the path of Adam Lallana. Milik's not going to catch that though, is he? Lalana the banana. He hasn't done much since his debut. Really, he scored on his debut, but nothing since then. And now is this an opportunity for AC Milan to take the lead? Good defending, but it's back in and easily caught by Reina. I'll take a draw here. I'm playing a weaker team. I'll take a 0-0 draw. I just want as strong a team as possible for the game against PSG. We've surely got no chance. 4 away goals, 2 goals down. How on earth? We need to win 3-0. I mean, it could be another goal-heavy game. We win 4-2 and it goes to extra time. You never know, but I don't see how we can do it. We have to at least score 3 goals, I suppose, and not if we're in 3-0, we go through. Zielinski's looking very nervous in an unfamiliar formation. What about Jorginho playing out there? He can't play out there at all. Maybe I'll just have to bring Giaccherini on. Let's do that. Well, this is a boring game, but like I said, I'll take a 0-0. This is a treble live combo. We're barely seeing anything today. I will make a couple changes. Leandrinho, he's not really impressed me. I will throw Mertens on just for the last 15 minutes. It might make him a bit more hungry for the game against PSG in a way. He says pretty tired. I'm going to bring Maggio on. He sigh. This is the most boring game in the world. It does show how strong our defence is, especially in the league. That's it. The second half, there was no highlights. That is fantastic. El Neni was our man of the match. We'll just push that one to one side, really. But the most important thing is, I'm still unbeaten in the league. I'm proud of that. We're 9 points clear of Juventus with 6 games to go. And we should really win the last few games. Here we go then. Second leg. We're in Paris. Real Madrid versus Man City in the other game today. Don't know who won the previous 2 games. Chelsea and Juventus are through. Bayern Munich out. Interesting. But we're probably going to go out today anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, I've just selected the team. It's a strong looking lineup. Obviously, there's a few players ineligible, as I've explained previously. So Reina in goal, Hisai, Koulibaly, Maximovic, Roux, Diawara, Rog, Giaccherini, Hamšík, Insigne and Mertens. Let's see if we can put up some sort of fight then. Let's try and be a little bit positive here. We've done really well to get to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. It's not been good enough in that first leg, and it's unlikely to be good enough today. Football is a funny game though, and especially Football Manager. You can have some weird turnarounds. What shall I say? Go out there and... we owe PSG after what happened last time. Let's go with that one. I'm leaving it on counter. We're away from home against an incredibly strong team. We will have to go attacking at some point, I'm almost certain. But if we just start slowly, try and not concede a 5th goal in like the first 10 minutes and then perhaps force the game upon PSG, something like that, I don't know. If we get to, let's say 15-minute mark, if it's still 0-0, let's go attacking. But I just want to keep it calm in these first few minutes. There we go. We've kept it calm. Now we have to go for it. It's just the early stages of games. Sometimes you can just try too much in the first few minutes. That's my theory anyway, off the top of my head. Here's Roux. Perhaps we can get a goal here. Nope, it's a poor cross, and Areola easily collects it in his bright red tracksuit. And yeah, about keeping it calm in the first few minutes. I kept it calm in the first 15 minutes, and now PSG have scored a 5th goal. It doesn't really change much at this point. We still need to score goals. I don't think the tactic's being found out. I know I said it was invincible when I was at Man City, and that was a fact. It was invincible at Man City, but clearly we have lost games in cup competitions this season with Napoli. But in the league, it has been really good, and it's stayed solid throughout. I think it's just PSG, an incredible team, to be honest, and I can't really do much about it. Here's Rog. What's he going to do? He's played it into Hamšík. Back to Rog. Lovely play into Mertens. Back to Hamšík. This is nice football. And can we get a goal back? We do. Hamšík gives us a little bit of hope. It's our first away goal. We need to get 3 more. That was really nice football. I don't know why I pressed skip then. I wanted to see that again. Never mind. It was lovely football. You can go back and watch it if you want. Here's Giaccherini. We're playing great stuff. We've lost the ball though, and now maybe PSG will punish us and score a second goal. As long as they don't get 3 today, then perhaps there's a little bit of hope. But they're passing it around far too easily here, and we can't seem to win it back. Here's Cavani again. Mbappe, and it's over. We survive. That goal from Hamsik has given us some hope, but it's probably false hope. I need to be positive, but come on, just focus. Put your trust in the players. They've come through. I don't really have to do too much micromanaging tactically throughout matches, but perhaps today I will have to do a few things. Passionate. That's worked for the attacking players anyway. Insigne and Mertens not having the greatest games in the world, but I suppose it's just a lack of service, really. Team instructions wise, is there anything I can do to change this? Retaining possession worked really well for that first goal. Let's go for that. This will be the most disappointing episode of the series so far. We had to have one, didn't we, where we'd be on the end of a poor defeat. It wasn't a poor defeat. It was because PSG are a very good team, but, a little bit of a thrashing in towards the end of the game in that first leg. But 1-1 today. At the moment, it's okay. I've probably spoken too soon now. Here comes Verratti and Di Maria. 2 incredible players, Verratti in particular. And Cavani... 2-1. Cavani's deadly as well. He is a proper goal scorer on this. We still need 3 goals. That still doesn't change a huge amount. It just means if we do score 3 goals and they don't score again, it's going to extra time. Here's Diawara. Oh, that is poor. I've said retain possession, and why are you even attempting that? It's all over now. It's the 3rd goal. We have to score 4 goals now. 7 through an ankle. We don't do that in the league. Why is Diawara attempting that ball? We don't generally do that. And Cavani has completely punished us. The Champions League dream is over. We can just focus on the league for the last few games. To be honest, I'll probably just have one more episode for this season. Possibly for the rest of the series. Now, I will put a vote in the description below now, just before we do one more episode. Would you be interested in the second season? Basically, that's what I want to know. I'm going to bring Milik on. He's got abysmal morale, but let's give some game time to some of the other guys. Hamsik can come off. We'll throw on Zielinski. And lastly, we'll put on Malang Sarr. Bit of a throwing him into the lion's den situation, but we can't really get much worse here. Moving on attacking. Just going to do it. Yeah, do you want me to do a second season or not? Considering we haven't won the Champions League this year, we're going to win the league, but would you be interested in me trying to produce a Champions League winning team with Napoli? Hopefully we'd have some money. Maybe I'll make some more sensible signings. Aaron Lennon on a permanent? Do we do it? Maybe that's a question for the next episode. Here's Mario. And, Milik scores! Probably not game on. 10 minutes to go, 3-2. But he gets a goal, which is good to see. If we can get an equaliser, then it won't be so bad, because we've lost 3 games this season. This is going to be the 4th, but if we equalise, it doesn't make it look quite as bad. But PSG immediately on the attack, looking for a 5th goal, as a really loud motorbike goes past. Unnecessary. Here they come. Draxler. They're weaving magic around us. And, no, that's not allowed to go in. Corner to PSG. And we clear it. Yeah, I'm kind of, with a second season, it would be more of a background thing. I'd have, like I said, Score One, Still One will be the main series for a short time. Or maybe a long time, we'll see. And then this would, if I was to continue, it would be the background, in the secondary save. It wouldn't be daily, probably. But it would continue. We've lost 7-4 in aggregate. Goal-heavy games in both matches. Cavani murdered us. We can't win everything, can we? Can't win everything. But we will surely win the league. And overall, I'd say that's a very positive season. I've got this weird thing again where I've come out of the game and we've still got this weird screen. Can I give them... Let's see if I can give them two... What? What's happened? I can do a pre-match team talk here at the end of a match. All the best out there. Have fun. That's brilliant. Can I play the game again? Will you let me, Football Manager? I probably shouldn't have clicked on something. It's going to crash now. And then conveniently, I can play the game again. I managed to escape, don't worry. Yeah, so if you can let me know in the poll from the description below whether you'd like me to continue the series into a second season, let me know. It will be a secondary save, so it won't be daily after the release of the full game. But reasons for doing it: try and win the Champions League. It looks like we could be a dominant force in the league with Napoli, even next season as well. We can improve the team, hopefully. Hopefully, not too many of our players will be sniped by even bigger teams. And it's just a little bit of a challenge, isn't it? Because it's no easy task winning the Champions League with Napoli. Last episode of this season, and possibly of the series then, depending on the poll, will be against Bologna. We'll play these games behind the scenes and then take on Bologna. I should have won the league by then. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Until next time, enjoy FM18. I'll see you very soon.